So, I was laddering with my Monoflying team today, and who should I come across but Twash? Yeah, he's kind of a big deal on Smogon, and I know him on the IRC and stuff, so it was kind of weird facing him like just in a random ladder match. So, yeah, he's pretty skilled. I'm maybe not so skilled, and purposely handicapping myself with a team that is completely weak to both rock and ice, which is never a good idea. But as you will see, I actually did pretty well with this team. So, when I finally decide to click play, there we go, here we are. I was playing as Kill It without fire, because last time I was using the mono fire team, and that was Kill It with fire, so yeah, anyway. So I lead off with Thunderous, and immediately make a really bad misplay. Actually, it was a misclick, so I go for Focus Blast instead of Thunderbolt, and yeah, I get killed by a Scarf Deoxys. No, it's not Scarf, it's Speed Deoxys. With a Life Orb, I'm thinking. So I'm going to have to go to Zatu, because this is the only thing that I've got is really physically bulky now, and I just roost, because I'm trying to... Oh, it's not even got a... Is it Expert Belt then? Or is it maybe Bandit? I don't know. But I just roost to get the damage off, and then I go for a Feather Dance to try and lower its attack. But he switches to Gliscor, but that still works kind of well, because, you know, that thing is probably Sword Stance. So now he switches that to his Weavile, and I'm just going to have to switch now. I switch out to my own Gliscor because I thought I was going to be able to set up, but unfortunately he switches to Weavile, so I'm going to have to switch out. But on the same turn he goes to Gara, as I go to... what was it now? Can't have been Thunderous because that's dead. Yeah, Dragonite, that's it. Because I didn't want to have anything die, and multi-scale would have meant it would have survived, so... Go for Dragon Dance against his Gara, and he goes for Ice Fang, and that does a surprising amount, considering, you know, multi-scale and shit. And this is a bulky, like this is a really bulky variant of the DD set, so had this not been bulky, that probably would have died, you know? If I hadn't got 252 HP on this thing, it would have been dead, so go for Dragon Claw this turn, get a crit, that definitely mattered, because Gara is bulky as fuck. And this isn't even an offensive Dragonite, so that crit there did kind of matter. But, that's Pokemon. You get hacks. As long as there's not loads of it, which there really wasn't very much of. There was bits like that. So now I'm going to have to switch out again. I don't want my Dragonite to die just yet, so go to Zatu. It can only take 2 hits because it's weak to both Ice and Dark. Never a good combination. I've only got the damn thing to take a few hits and bounce back like Stealth Rocks and shit. So now I've got to Mandibuzz, which is my favourite Pokemon of all time. I mean, I love this thing. It's just so damn bulky, as you will see. I mean, come on. It takes a ridiculous amount of hits, and as you can see, it also can deal out a bit of damage as well with Brave Bird. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. I expect him to just go straight for an attack this turn of Roost, but unfortunately he doesn't. He just starts setting up Stealth Rocks, and this turn he makes kind of a bad move there. Spikes. On a team that has nothing grounded, Spikes is the one thing you don't want to set up. So I'm thinking that was probably a misclick or something, but I don't know, maybe he just forgot. Oh well. But that's probably not... I don't know. The PO thing has the teams at the top of the log now, so you can just scroll up, but oh well. So he goes to Gengar, I break its sub because I knew he was going to sub, but this turn I'll decide to whirlwind him out because I know he's just going to sub up again and probably try and pain split afterwards. So it gets whirlwinded to his elf, and that goes for a U-turn, and look at that, was pitiful damage. 82. It's not even resisted. Oh, it's 82%. Oh, not how much it did. That would be kind of scary. So U-turns out to his Weavile now, and I just poison that, which means that it won't be around for very much longer. This thing's kind of a threat because it's ice type and it's fast and shit. I've got no Scarfers on this team. I should probably fix that. But anyway, look at that Ice Shard. Look at that damn Ice Shard. Look at that. Super effective. This isn't even a physical thing. It's not physically bulky especially, so 37% from attack that is super effective. From a Life Orb thing, no less, with like 125 base attack. That is why I love Mandibuzz. So in comes the Gliscor, and this is where having Thunderous would have really paid off. Because I would have been able to kill this freaking Gliscor, like, with just Hidden Power Ice. That would have killed it instantly. So I know he's gonna just try and set up on me, so I'm just gonna whirlwind. Gets whirlwind out to his elf, and I think he switched back to Gliscor, and I'm just gonna brave bird the fuck out of everything. Yeah, just brave bird everything. As who was it that said that? I know MBZ says it a lot, but I forgot who originally said it. But yeah, that's pretty much just what I want to do now. Just brave bird the hell out of everything, except Gliscor. I just want to get rid of that thing. I know for a fact that I can't really handle it that well, so I'm just gonna have to try and play around it. It's the problem here. So he gets whirlwind as a Gengar, switches straight back to Gliscor, predicting the Brave Bird again. That's not gonna do too much because Gliscor's physically bulky, of course. And I wish there was a special variant of Brave Bird or something for Mandibuzz. That would be cool. But yeah, I don't think there is a special recall move, is there? Volt Tackle maybe, but fuck it. Who cares? Anyway, he gets another Sword Stance up. This time I'm willing to let him set up for some reason. Goes for Ice Fang. That does half. That does half! Look at that! That's super effective. +2. And it does half. My god, I love Mandibuzz. Yes. So Gengar gets switched back out as I go for a Roost, predicting that. Or at least knowing he won't be able to do very much damage to me anyway. One of the two. Could have gone for Focus Blast, I would have been fucked, but hey. So he goes for an Ice Fang, that does 21%. That's super effective. Okay, so Gliscor's not got the best attack, but hey. It's a super effective move on the weakest of its defensive stats even. So here he's going to go for a Pain Split and just go Brave Bird everything. Because that's what you're doing, it. You just Brave Bird everything. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just want this Gengar dead. I want everything dead. He goes for a sub and... What the fuck? What? I think the PO recorder's got the damage calculations wrong because apparently he subbed on 11%. He definitely did not sub on 11%. There is no way that happened. I think doing the calculations it just fucked up somehow. I have no idea how. But anyway, Roost as he switches out because he can't do another thing to me. So he's not got Thunderbolt obviously, so Ice Fang is going to do like nothing. I'm just going to whirlwind him out again to his Gengar, which I think had more than 1%, but I'm not sure. I can't really remember. But anyway, he goes for Pain Split, and apparently gets 493% health. Oh god. So apparently I do 52% and he's on 30%. Okay, I'm going to just stop looking at the percentages now, it's just distracting me too much. So anyway, he switches back out to his Gliscor yet again. You'll be seeing this a lot, this happened a lot. There was a lot of trying to stall the fuck out of him with Mandibuzz, and it didn't go too well. Sorry if I spoiled that, but, you know, I'm doing 20%, he's doing more than that, and he's healing more, so I just want to... I don't know why I let him go for the Ice Fang on my Dragonite, because, to be honest, it wasn't going to do much. That was all it could really do, just switch in and die, pretty much. So yeah, in comes my own Gliscor now, and I'm just going to set up on it. So yeah, I didn't really think he was going to switch, but I taunted him to try and stop him from going sword stances and stuff. So he's forced to either Shadow Ball or Focus Blast. He's obviously going to Shadow Ball because it's Gliscor and it resists the fighting type attack. So I'm just going to Ice Fang, kill the Gengar now because that's gone now. It can't Pain Split me anymore, so that's kind of cool. Now we're still even on 3-3. That's cool. So now he's bringing in Weavile. I'm going to have to switch here. I don't want this Gliscor to die just yet. So I go back to Mandibuzz because I know this thing can wall this thing to death. Pretty much. So go for Ice Shard. He goes for Ice Shard. And with the leftovers I can get myself back up to just Roost. And he's probably not gonna risk staying in because Toxic and Life Orb is gonna really rack up and kill that thing within like 2 turns. So I'm gonna Roost here, take advantage of that. Because, you know, obvious switch is obvious. It's just unfortunate, damn it. Poison Heal Gliscor, damn it. Why? I know the dream world is cool and all, but hey, sometimes it gives too much to stall. But Mandibuzz, I don't know, I used to hate stall, but I love Mandibuzz. I just do. It's just awesome. Seriously. I don't know why I love this thing so much when it represents a part of the metagame that I used to hate so much. Anyway, he goes for a sword stance now, and I'm thinking, let's go for another whirlwind, yeah! Out to Weavile, which is going to die within the next 2 turns. If he tries to attack me now, he dies. Simple as, because I'm going to Brave Bird again. Just Brave Bird everything. Again. So, again he switches to Gliscor, takes the Brave Bird rather nicely, and I'm not going to be able to win this stall war at this kind of rate. So anyway, yeah, there are still quite a few turns left to go, as you will see. But he goes for Ice Fang again, of course, because he's been doing that a lot. I just Whirlwind again. Kind of paranoid about him setting up on me because he does like 50% with every single hit, which is more than I can roost off. And I don't think I outspeed him, so he goes back out to his Weavile. Pursuits this turn, I don't know why. I wasn't going to switch exactly, I was going to stay in and try and stall the fuck out of him again, as usual. So, yeah, that was kind of a dumb move there, he's going to let his Weavile die. Although maybe that was part of the tactic, he wants his Weavile to die, maybe, just so he can get his Gliscor back in for free. I don't know. I don't know what's going through his mind, but anyway. At this point I go out to Staraptor, I'm just going to rip some shit up with Brave Bird again. Just Brave Bird everything, you know. I've been using that so much now, but it's just true. That's what this team does when it's not relying on Thunderous and the other things that don't have Brave Bird. It is just Brave Birding the fuck out of everything. I mean, seriously, I used Staraptor on my mono normal team, which I never showed a battle of because they were pretty much all shit. The team itself kind of sucked, but Staraptor just punches holes in everything. And now I'm going to Protect Stalled, which is going to get Gliscor's health up to a hell of a lot. I know that's kind of bad, but I just wanted that thing dead, damn it. I just wanted that Gliscor to die. It's like in that other battle where I wanted Blissey dead. When I want something dead, I will stop at nothing to try and get it dead. That's what I do. So, a very nice move there. Switches to his Weavile, so he can get his Gliscor in, protect again, and get some more health back. That was quite a wise move indeed there. So it's kind of fortunate that his Weavile actually survived that turn. I didn't go for the Brave Bird, because otherwise he would have had to switch in his Azelf, and that would have had to die instead. Although, the recoil from that would have probably killed. So yeah, as you'll see, yeah, I'm going to just Brave Bird the fuck out of everything again. Bam! Ah, yes, 90%, you see that. Although, to be fair, Azelf does die to a stiff breeze, so that's probably not kind of much of an achievement, really. So now it's just down to his Gliscor. And I'm just like, okay, I've got to get off. I've got to kill this thing now. I think I just taunted here, just to stop him getting up a sword stance again, but unfortunately, he outspeeds, he kills. I'm pretty sure I'm 252 in speed, so it must have been a speed tie that he won. Although, I don't know. But anyway, he won the speed tie, that's all that matters. If I'd been able to taunt, then I would have been able to stop him setting up for like 3 turns. Would have been able to, maybe if I'd won another speed tie, get off an Ice Fang, make things a little bit easier. It's 4 times, but Gliscor's attack isn't great with that Swords Dance, so I would have done not very much. Would have maybe done about half. And that would have left Mandibuzz in a very favourable situation. I could have at least tried to kill him. And yeah, actually, if it had 3 turns from the taunt, I think I would have won this, probably. So yeah, I would have won that. But now, because I've not got the taunt, I'm just getting set up with Sword Stances. There is nothing I can do. I haven't got taunt on this Mandibuzz, I've just got Whirlwind, Roost, Toxic, and Brave Bird. Because that's the set I used at Christmas, and it worked pretty fucking well. And I've just been using it ever since. So, unfortunately, I'm going to die in 2 hits here. Maybe even 1. No, I think oh, yeah, I did definitely die there, because the replay ends there. So anyway, that was actually kind of a good game there against Twash. I certainly didn't expect to last that long against someone like Twash, with a mono-flying team. Especially not against a load of things with ice attacks like that fucking Gyarados. So anyway, that was actually a really good match, I have to say. And if I have any more of this caliber, I will definitely be uploading them, so watch out for that.